Thank you for taking the time to view this pre-recorded webinar from BISCO. In this webinar, we will review the three phosphoric acid etchants offered by BISCO: Uni-Etch, Select HV Etch, and Etch-37. Before we begin, it's important to note that all configurations of Etch-37 will be discontinued on January 1st, 2027. As we move through this webinar, you'll see that these three etchants are more similar than they are different, with key overlaps in performance, attributes, and clinical use. In this webinar, we will go over a quick introduction to BISCO and who we are as a company, a quick overview of the three BISCO phosphoric acid etchants, their differences and similarities, BAC and what it is, and what differentiates BISCO phosphoric acid etchants from others on the market. The learning objectives for this webinar are to understand the types of etchants offered by BISCO and their similarities and differences, explain what BAC is and why it's such an important component of BISCO's phosphoric acid etchant line, demonstrate an understanding of the factors that differentiate BISCO from other manufacturers in the phosphoric acid etchant category. First, I'd like to give a brief introduction to who we are at BISCO. So, BISCO is a restorative dental manufacturer headquartered in Schaumburg, Illinois, USA. The company was founded in 1981 by Dr. Byung Suh, a research chemist who was developing innovative restorative bonding products. Since its founding, BISCO has focused on revolutionizing bonding and advancing better dentistry by improving treatment outcomes, increasing clinical efficiency, reducing cost, and enhancing patient satisfaction. Some notable BISCO products you may have heard of that have helped streamline clinical protocols and deliver reliable results include Z Prime Plus, which was the first dedicated zirconia primer, Theracol LC, the first material to combine pulp capping and liner functionality, All-Bond Universal, a powerful and reliable single bottle bonding agent, and Theracem, a self-adhesive cement with Thera technology specifically designed for zirconia substrates. So let's dive into a quick overview of Uni-Etch, Select HV Etch, and Etch-37. The first BISCO phosphoric acid etchant we're going to look at is Etch-37. Etch-37 is a 37% semi-gel, low viscosity phosphoric acid etchant. That features a low viscosity, which makes it ideal for the total etch technique. It creates the micro-retentive surfaces or the mechanical retention needed for successful bonding. It's blue in color for easy visualization and contrast. It's available with the antimicrobial agent benzalkonium chloride, otherwise known as BAC. And it rinses away cleanly and quickly, leaving no residue to interfere with bonding. As stated earlier, all Etch-37 configurations are going to be discontinued internationally come January 1st, 2027. Our alternatives, Uni-Etch and Select HV Etch, are just as effective. Looking at Uni-Etch, Uni-Etch is a 32% semi-gel, low viscosity phosphoric acid etchant that features a low viscosity, making it ideal for the total etch technique. It creates the micro-retentive surfaces or mechanical retention needed for successful bonding. It's blue in color for easy visualization and contrast. It's available with the antimicrobial agent benzalkonium chloride, otherwise known as BAC. And it rinses away cleanly and quickly, leaving no residue to interfere with bonding. Select HV Etch, on the other hand, is a 35% high viscosity thixotropic phosphoric acid etchant that contains thixotropic properties, making it ideal for the selective etch technique. It's designed for maximum handling and pinpoint placement, eliminating run-on onto the occlusal dentin surface. It creates the micro-retentive surfaces or mechanical retention needed for successful bonding. It's blue in color for easy visualization and contrast. It's available with the antimicrobial agent benzalkonium chloride, otherwise known as BAC, and it rinses away cleanly and quickly, leaving no residue to interfere with bonding. Next, we're going to go over the differences and similarities between these three etchants. And as you're going to see, these etchants are more similar than they are different. So the Venn diagram shows that the only differences amongst the three etchants are phosphoric acid concentration, physical form being like gel versus semi-gel, viscosity being either high or low, and the ideal bonding technique being selective or total etch. Otherwise, all three etchants produce the same dentin and enamel etch patterns, require a 15-second etch time, and a 30-second cleaning time if used as a cleaning agent for indirect restorative materials, are blue in color, are available with BAC, and rinse easily from the tooth structure. Looking at SEM images for dentin etch patterns, all three etchants remove the smear layer and open the dentinal tubules. And when we look at SEM images for enamel etch patterns, all three etchants create the micromechanical retention needed for successful bonding. One of the primary differences amongst the etchants is viscosity. Uni-Etch and Etch-37 are low viscosity etchants, and this makes them better suited for the toll etch technique as they can easily spread across the tooth structure. And I'm going to click on the video to give a demonstration of Etch-37 and Uni-Etch viscosity. In contrast, Select HV Etch is a high viscosity, thixotropic etchant. This makes it more ideal for the selective etch technique because it allows for precise, pinpoint placement while minimizing runoff onto the occlusal dentin surface. And now I'm going to click on the video to give a demonstration of the Select HV Etch viscosity. Next, we will review benzalkonium chloride, otherwise known as BAC, including what it is and why it plays an important role in BISCO phosphoric acid etchants. Benzalkonium chloride, again also known as BAC, is an antimicrobial agent that is available in all BISCO phosphoric acid etchants. In vitro research shows it is effective against Actinomyces viscosus and Streptococcus mutans. In vitro research also shows that BAC develops a bacterial inhibition zone of up to 7 millimeters when challenged with Actinomyces viscosus. It should be noted that the inclusion of BAC has not been shown to correlate with a reduction in secondary decay in patients. In vivo clinical studies to evaluate the effects of BAC on oral bacteria or caries have not been performed. BAC is also a known inhibitor of matrix metalloproteinases, otherwise known as MMPs. MMPs are inactive enzymes that become activated in low pH environments, such as those created by phosphoric acid. When phosphoric acid is placed onto dentin, these enzymes are activated. Once active, MMPs degrade collagen, which can compromise the hybrid layer over time. Inhibition of activated MMPs with BAC or chlorhexidine helps maintain collagen integrity and preserve the hybrid layer. Finally, we are going to go over what separates BISCO etchants from other etchants on the market. In a global market saturated with etchant manufacturers, what separates BISCO etchants apart from cheap etchants? One is cost effectiveness. BISCO etchants are high quality material at a competitive price point. Two is packaging. BISCO etchants come in a wide variety of different packaging configurations, such as a 5-gram syringe, a 30 milliliter bulk syringe, a 30-gram bottle, and a bulk syringe kit. Other manufacturers may only have 1 or 2 configurations. 3, no material separation or syringe clogging. Material separation and syringe clogging are things you'll see with cheap etchants. With BISCO etchants, there is no material separation or syringe clogging. And finally, number 4, the addition of BAC. All BISCO phosphoric acid etchants are formulated with BAC, setting them apart as one of the only etchants on the market to include an antimicrobial additive. To summarize, BISCO sells 3 phosphoric acid etchants, being Uni-Etch, Select HV Etch, and Etch-37. Uni-Etch and Etch-37 only differ in phosphoric acid concentration, while Select HV Etch differs in viscosity and concentration. Overall, though, the etchants are more similar than they are different. All BISCO phosphoric acid etchants are available with the antimicrobial agent BAC. And finally, all Etch-37 configurations are going to be discontinued on January 1st, 2027. Consider switching to Uni-Etch and/or Select HV Etch. Thank you.